Hey guys, Jay here. Happy Thursday. What a day. I'll tell you what. I seen this shit on it. The gay people are crying because they lost, almost $750 million because all the big companies backed out on them, which is probably a good choice. I don't care what you do in your bedroom. I don't care what you do anywhere else. But you don't have to make it a spectacle for anybody else. Like I said, it's like a dude, I'll call him a dude, exactly what it was in California, running that girl's track meet. Tucked his pecker between his legs and won on everything but with one thing. Just like the one in the powerlifting in the Olympics. You can't beat the boys, so you must join the girls. And fucking embarrassing. I'd be embarrassed. I don't know. Like I said. The only way I would join the girls' club is if we got raided by Tyrannosaurus Rex in Jurassic Park again. I'd be running away screaming like a little girl. Help me! I'd be throwing every man in front of me back there for them to eat so I can get the fuck away. And woman, and child. But I'll tell you what. I come home today and my mother had me go to the store. I come home, I see my sister's car parked there. So I look out, she's got my push mower out running it through the yard. So I stopped her, I said, what the hell are you doing? She said, cutting the grass. And my nephew was with her, which is supposed to be working. And he runs the, mowing company for me. So I'm like, what are you doing here? He said, I don't know. She asked me to show up. How nice. So in other words, you're supposed to be working, but you're here. And she said, I asked him to help me because we're leaving for 2 weeks. We're going on a cruise. And I said, wait a minute. I said, you're leaving for 2 weeks? So I'm looking at my nephew, and he said, yeah. And I said, you didn't tell me? Well, no. She said I didn't have to. I said, well, another thing I said, you didn't take the equipment in for maintenance. He said, well, it's only like 50 hours over. I said, you don't play with 50 hours. You take it in. When the timer's up, you take them in. He said, why? He said, I figured I was leaving, that it would be taken care of after I left. Well, I said, oh, you're leaving all right. You're fired. Bon voyage. Have a good life. My sister said, you can't do that. You used to give him 30% of the food truck up there, but you didn't give him a raise. And I said, no. I got your lazy kid off his lazy ass and give him a fucking job. I said, all he wanted to do was play video games or stay in college the rest of his fucking life. So I don't owe you anything. I don't owe him anything. I said, by the way, how the fuck are you getting in here? She said, the garage door opener you bought me. In case of emergencies. And I said, I got news for you. Hold on. So I went and I took both the garage door openers. They put my mom's back in her car. I took them all out. Took mine out, took hers out. Took them back to put them in my shed. Went out, put a little step stool up to the garage door opener, hit the reprogram button, which erased hers. So now it don't no longer work. So, I ain't doing with that bullshit. You wanna fucking, hey. She broke the cable on my damn push mower, which I paid for. Every piece of equipment in that garage I paid for. I'm not even allowed in her garage. If she asks me to get out and do a plumbing job or something, I gotta wait for her neighbor to come over to punch the fucking code in the garage door to let me in. That's how much she trusts me. So fuck her and the horse she rode in on. Playing fucking games with her anymore. So now I gotta get that fixed. She knocked another sprinkler head off. So I gotta deal with that fucking thing. But yeah. Don't get me wrong, I love my sister. And I love my nephew. But don't fuck me over. He knew what he was doing when he did it. He knows how I operate. He knows the hour meters on him equipment to watch them. We write the hour meters down once they come out of maintenance. And after 100 hours, they go back into maintenance. Or before they hit 100 hours. So they don't blow up, don't blow any shafts, don't blow any seals, don't blow this, don't blow that. But he didn't want to do it this time because Mommy told him not to. Meh. Well, go with your mommy on a Disney cruise. Hopefully Minnie Mouse will fucking marry you or something. But anyway, I watched old Chrissy making love to wood again today. I never seen a guy cut wood and pull it up. Look how beautiful it is. Look how gorgeous that is. Oh my God. Yeah, what I got between Chris and a fucking carpenter bee. They both use the same size holes. Carpenter bee will boiler hole, and Chris will screw it until he starts getting splinters, and he'll whine out a little bit. And his ding dong will start flopping around. And, well, yeah, I got to get another hole. Yeah, but he is yeah, he ought to be part of the carpenter bee company because he's fucking a loser. But I will give him credit on one thing. He admitted on a video that he was watching adult videos. He was addicted to adult videos. And I was thinking, you know what? If I had to wake up beside that fucking cardboard face looking like bitch, with the, just fucking ugly, I would have took a cardboard box and put Bozo the Clown on it, drew the face on it, drew his lips and everything, and cut a hole in the middle of it. He'd have been my lover. He would have been my lover. And if she would have woke up in the middle of it and said, "What are you doing?" "That's Bozo the Clown." I said, "No, baby, that's Blozo the Clown. Blozo the Clown. Go put your face ointment on. Get the fuck away from me." Yuck. Like I said, people like that, there's a special place for them. Well, the special place for them right now is welfare, which I'm sure they're collecting. Dumpsters, which I'm sure they're still doing. But they, like I said, people like that, they deserve. Now, I hope Trump just fucking says, you know what, fuck you, get a fucking job. Him sawing wood. And I forget who wrote that on one of his videos. That he saws wood, it's the most boring fucking shit they ever seen in their life. That's exactly what he was doing. Wah, wah, wah. Oh, baby, oh, baby. I was waiting for fucking some kind of jazz music to come on. Or porno music or something. So you're waiting for your buddy, the rest of the band, the Carpenter Bees to show up. Let's get this on, fellas. Wait a minute, fellas, that was too big. Yeah, what size I am. Needle dick the bug fucker. Alright guys, I'm gonna get going. Love y'all, God bless. Please like, subscribe, and share. I'll see you on the flip side. And don't forget to likey button, buddy. Bye bye.